Equality and access to education is so important for so many people across Suffolk. The voluntary sector is brilliant at providing that particular service to communities where perhaps mainstream educational services are hard to access.
One of the big issues has been making sure that pupils at schools don't fall behind. Many households, disadvantaged, deprived households, had no access or very limited access to either IT equipment or the internet.
Okay, so Ipswich Community Media is a grassroots organisation. We work with a range of different people, young people that aren't in education, that are on the periphery of drugs and gangs, that are from broken homes, marginalised communities, LGBT young people, but also refugees and immigrants. I feel like we offer them a lifeline to become the person that they've always wanted to be. So if they want to learn English so they can apply for a job, we'll support them on that whole journey. So we had to quickly, we reached out to you guys and anyone that can help resource people at home so they can continue being supported by us. It's been really nice to see people join forces and support each other because they feel supported by us. The impact that we've made over the last 6 months and beyond has been incredible. Our aim is to change lives and to make wholesome individuals. I want to say a big thank you to the funders. Without your support, we couldn't provide the services and resources available to our learners and our beneficiaries. We've been able to continue our work virtually, as well as doing more check-ins and more outreach work with our community.
So at Access, the last 6 months have been outstanding in terms of what we've been able to achieve in response to the needs in our communities around COVID. It's not been difficult, but it has been different, and that has been the biggest challenge for us. So having to deliver services to a much more needy audience, but deliver it remotely, for example. So we have increased our service delivery. The funding has not increased, but our delivery outcomes have increased, which has meant we've had to be more creative, which for Access is always a brilliant opportunity, but we do now need funding going forward. My biggest concern is that we haven't seen the biggest issues hit our communities. That's going to be in the next 6 months, and that's when we really need support around additional funding.
Especially during lockdown, education has been disrupted, and yet the voluntary sector here in Suffolk have supported 5,592 direct beneficiaries.
So over the time that we've been working with the Suffolk Community Foundation for the Rebuilding Local Lives appeal, I've spoken to over 40 charities on my breakfast show. And what really impresses me is the way that they've had to adapt to a very difficult time. They're robust, they're there, they're doing things differently, they're reaching out to people that they would have physically met before on Zoom meetings, they're making phone calls. They're really innovative, and I'm proud of the work that our voluntary sector has done here in Suffolk, because without them, we really would have had an even tougher time than we've had. So power to their elbow, and well done to everybody concerned.